if I was a bride, I'd be like, yeah, I understand. Like, I have a channel. I understand, like, posting, like, that's totally fine. Get a picture of your work, get a video of your work. I'll do maybe like one TikTok because I'm a little fun. So I'll do a TikTok, I'll do a picture, I'll do a little cute video, and then we're good, right? So she gets there. She does a video with the bride. She has a video with the bridesmaids. She has a video with the groom, with the groomsmen, with the florist. She does first looks. She does videos of the venue. She's doing videos in the middle of the aisle. People, to the point, she's doing so much to the point where she has to get kicked out by the groom himself, which made her cry and would make me cry as well, because what are you talking about? I'm getting yelled at. So she got yelled at and cursed by the groomsmen, being like, can you get the F out? Like, you're good. You got what you got. I'm tired of this woman. Like, that's what he kept saying. And people are thinking that the bride probably went to the husband being like, hey, can you say something? Because it can probably be hard sometimes to be confrontational. I would have said something, but anyways. So the husband says something and she's asked to leave. She goes to her car. She cries, being like, I was just kicked out of a wedding. Like, that's never happened to me before. I just can't believe that he would be so disrespectful. Blah, blah. Then she goes back, bro. Okay. I don't have the video because she deleted it. Yeah. She goes back. So she's left, cried in her car, went back to the wedding being like, no, I'm not letting him. I'm not going to let him dictate my business. And I'm not going to let him ruin me and tell me what to do and kick me out of his wedding. So she went back to the wedding, to the reception, sat with the groomsmen, which is crazy. Because if let's say I had the audacity to do something like that, to go back after I was kicked out of a wedding, I would have been like, okay, I'm going back because, I need to pick up my stuff, or I need to, I'm going to have the audacity to try to get more footage. But I'm going to be in the background. I'm going to be in the weeds, in the crowd. I'm not going to sit with the groomsmen. Like, what are you talking about? So she goes to sit with the groomsmen, and the event planner has to walk up to her. This is her words. Like, this is her video, her words. Like, she has to go up to the groomsmen. I mean, the event planner has to go up to her being like, hey, can I pull you aside for a second? And she's like, no. Whatever you have to say, like she's in a movie, whatever you have to say to me, you can say in front of them, as if they know her, as if as if she is a part of this family, And the event planner's like, the groomsman and the bride has asked you to leave. The groomsman and the bride has asked you to leave. So now she's been asked to leave 2 times, bro. And she is the one. It's so crazy that she had no thought to think that she was in the wrong, because then after she gets kicked out twice, nobody wants you there. Oh, I didn't mention that she cried to the bride when she came back. She cried to the bride being like, oh, your husband kicked me out and now the bride is consoling you. Bro, I'd be like, yo, what? Get up. You already got paid. You did my makeup. Get out. Because why are you crying to me, bro? Like, what? I'd been like, you gotta go. But she's now having to, gosh, this thing is so weird. Anyways, the bride had to console her. But anyways, she leaves. You get kicked out twice. Then you went home, compiled the footage. I would have deleted the footage. I would have been like, I'm not posting this, because I'd have been like, I'm not posting this, this venue and this makeup, because I'm going to get more makeup things, because there are videos of her at a different wedding the next day. Like, she's booked and busy. Good for her, because her work is great. Like, it's well done. It's just it's her professionalism. But she has literally a wedding. She had literally a wedding the next day. I would have been like, I'm not posting this wedding. I'm not posting this makeup, because I don't even want to risk me. Let's say she just posted it being like, oh, here's the pictures of this wedding that I went to, blah, blah. You're risking the bridesmaids, the bride, if the bride was messy, but it would really be the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, like the wedding party that would have probably, if they were, I don't know, they would have went into her comments being like, yeah, no, this was a horrible experience, or giving her a bad review. I would have been like, I want people to forget that I was even there, that this even happened, and I'm going to learn from this experience. But no, she posted a 3-part video with 12 hours of footage on there. That she 12 you know, cut up 12 hours of footage explaining the situation, thinking that she was in the right and thinking that she was going to get support. And I'll show you. I will show you the footage. That's on maybe like the bride. If you were to be to be a devil's advocate, maybe the bride should, the bride that kicked her out should have did more research on who she is, because maybe this is what she's advertising. Maybe she needs to change her description to be like makeup party, but also bringing the party, makeup party that brings the party, or something like that. Because some people like this. Some people have no friends. I'm sorry. You know what? This is my channel. Some people have no friends and want to hire friends, which doesn't make any sense to me. Let me hire my makeup artist to be my friend and be in my venue and my bridal party and chop it up with me. I hired you to do the makeup. Do the makeup and leave. I have friends. Thank you. Yeah, no, yeah. They're the ones that are in the dresses. Yeah, the ones that are in the dress that took me months to pick out. Those are my friends. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Like, I'm not hiring a friend, bro. Like, I could have been nice, but I'm not. I can't do it anymore. But some people have no friends. Some people are fine with hiring a friend. You know what I mean? And wanting this aesthetic, and that's totally fine. Please come for me in the comments. I'm being a little mean. I understand I'm being mean right now, but it's just so frustrating because it's falsely advertised. Like, I'm hiring. I would be so frustrated if she was at my wedding, and I don't want to be. This is my day. This is my day. I always tell people there's no such thing as a bridezilla. It's my day. I'm paying for this. Leave then. If you think I'm a bridezilla, the door is that way, because who's paying for your plate? Who's paying for this venue? Who's paying for the dress? We'll see. It depends on how much money you probably be paying for your own dress. But who's paying for this party, for this vibe? Oh, you could be mad at me all day. There's no such thing as a bridezilla. So, like, if I were to go to my friends' weddings and they're the bride and people are like, ooh, she's getting a little snappy. Did you pay for this? Are you the one getting married and this is the love of your life? Is this today the day that you've been thinking of your entire life? Oh no, or is no the answer to all of those questions? The door is that way if you have a problem with it, because it's not. There's no such thing as a bridezilla. So I'd be like, yo, you gotta go. One, two. If this is the vibe that you like, if this is some, is this if you're looking at this and you like your venue, your wedding venue people to be a part of your wedding, hats off to you. If you like it, I love it. Good for you. But personally, I'm not hiring friends. And it's just like, let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. Let me show you. That look like me, like Gordon Corporate America, and they're like, "Yeah, I got pulled aside because I don't smile enough, but I do my job. Like apparently I don't chit chat enough with my coworkers, but the job is getting done. I don't get paid on my job description. It didn't say chit chat with coworkers at 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm tired." And like it's just like it's fine. Like if I'm hiring people like a videographer, I'd be like, it's okay if you're not like making full conversation and chopping it up with me. You don't have to be my friend. You can make me feel comfortable. I'm gonna make you feel comfortable. We're gonna do like our corporate talk and be like, okay, where do you need me to stand? Where do you need me to smile? Get the pictures. Okay. Is there anything else? No, we're good. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I know they're gonna look good. You can go ahead and go. If you're hungry, please get a plate. That's one thing that I would do. Everyone's getting fed. Don't even play with me. Don't even leave without getting a plate. Cause like that right there, I hate those. I'm getting on tangent. I hate those stories of people that are like, I worked at a wedding and they didn't feed me. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You worked there for 8 hours and you didn't get fed. Because there's no such thing as a break. It's just like working with kids. It's like there's no such thing as a lunch break. Get your food, get a plate before I fire you. So I'd be like, thank you so much. If you like to stay, that's fine. Especially if they're respectful. Get a plate. You're good to go. Don't speak any further. You were not hired for anything else. Thank you so much. Okay. Um, I can't find the video, but there was a photo of her literally standing with the bridesmaids as if she was the bride. Like what? Like what are we doing? Like she was
and bring, my own personal troubles to your wedding day. I've never done that. We were running behind.
Oh my gosh,
and
you can't
I
hear me?
completely apologize for that. That is not something that normally
What
happens.
was that?
With our wedding.
Have I been on mute the whole time?
So again, I apologize for that, and I
What is
apologize
wrong
for
with this
making you feel
thing?
any kind of way about your wedding. I would love to have a call with you outside of here. If you would like to talk to me.
I might have been mute on that whole thing, bro. That's so frustrating. If you want to
call me, if now is a good time, I think that would be perfect. Just so that I could get some clarity, because maybe just like you said, maybe I am missing some pieces. I really don't recollect like somebody escorting me out and like asking me to leave. I just don't.
Okay, I might have been mute that whole time, so we're gonna move on. I don't know what happened. We're gonna move on to that's really frustrating because I think I was mute the whole time. Because yeah, it said I had several audio things open, so I muted it. That's really frustrating. It said I had several of them open, so I muted it. I don't know. We're gonna move on because I don't know if I was mute or unmute, or I don't know. We're gonna move on to Tiffany Haddish because Tiffany, I've been wanting to talk about Tiffany Haddish for a while, but my car was broke down, guys. My car broke down. And so I was at my parents' house, but my car is fine now. And so we're really talking about Tiffany Haddish on the runway. But Paris Hilton posted it herself 5 days ago. What are you doing, Tiffany? Let's talk about it. Tiffany, the thing is, it's like, what's the words? Mean girls, bro. Like, mean girls are mean girls, and you gotta clock them, and you gotta be an adult yourself. You gotta be an adult. You gotta be confident in yourself, and you gotta just love yourself. Peer pressure is insane to me at this big age, bro. The peer pressure at this big age is really crazy because I don't care. I'll give you a quick example of, before we get into it, of how I just don't do peer pressure. I don't. I was in Vegas. I was taking an Uber. It was me, my friend, and these two guys. We got in the car. Click, seatbelt, and what? The rest of them is fine. My friend, of course, will never make fun of me. The guy in the back shoes, anyways. But the guy that I was with, he was like, "You're putting your seatbelt on?" I'm like, it's 2024. Like, in my head, I'm saying, it's 2024. What are you talking about? But I was like, yeah, I like to put my seatbelt on. I'm a creature of habit. I put on my seatbelt. He's like, oh, okay. He didn't put his on. He's like, I mean, that's to each their own. Like, all right. But I'm like, somebody that can, and I did it twice. This happened actually twice, where somebody was like, you're putting your seatbelt on. I'm like, yes. You know what I mean? And it's fine. Like, I could have succumbed to peer pressure and be like, no, like, what? Like, I don't need my seatbelt. No. And I could have been uncomfortable. And I could have just, and not been myself and who I am and know my morals and who I like to be. And I like to be an extra cautious person. I get a little bit more anxiety when traveling. So I'm extra cautious. That's just who I am. Why would I change for somebody? I'm gonna put my seatbelt on while everyone else doesn't have it on. Life in the world kept spinning. Paris Hilton. I would like to pretend like I could sit next to Paris Hilton and I would be famous enough to be sitting next to Paris Hilton. So let me give you the scenario. Paris Hilton, her sister, her mom are talking to Tiffany Haddish, and I'll just show you the video actually instead of giving you the context. Right now, you go down and you tell this photographer, do it now. She's pushing her. Do it right now. Wave, wave, wave. And she looks back for validation, man. Like, you gotta love yourself, bro. The mean girl laugh. Like, that's the mean girl laugh. And she walked all the way around. That's the artist right there, actually. I think that's the artist. No, it's not the artist. That's the artist in the back. I'll show you the videos of the artist, but There's also this video that stresses me out. That she's actively walking. She walks around and she's actively walking in the middle of a fashion show. Imagine if she was walking in front of Naomi Campbell. Come on. And she wouldn't do that. She doesn't respect, like, she respects Naomi Campbell more than an up and coming model, apparently, because she wouldn't do that to Naomi Campbell. Like, come on. Like, this model, if I was her, I'd be like, bro, I'm mad. I'm standing there mad. And then these are the two fashion designers, which we'll get into. So let me be Tiffany Haddish. If I was Tiffany Haddish in that situation, and Paris Hilton's sister and mom are like, go up there, be a poppy show. They're not saying that. They're not saying poppy show, but that's what they're thinking. They're like, go up there, go, do it. Be the show, be a show. And they're laughing and da-da-da. I didn't even like, Paris, you know better than that. This is a fashion show that we've been invited to. You know better than that. You know better. I would have said that. I would have said that, or I'd have been like, why don't you make your daughters go? You're Paris Hilton, right? You're a model. You've done this stuff before. You would know better than me. Go. How about we do it together? Let's get up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. So we know better that we shouldn't be doing that. What do you think? Okay. You don't pay my bills. I wouldn't say that part. But in my head, I'm like, that's always my mentality when I think someone's judging me. I'm like, do they pay for these lights? Do they pay for the air conditioning? Do they pay for my apartment? So why do I care what they think? They can't do anything for me. They don't do anything for me. You don't do, like, so I can't, I'm not going to cater to you because you don't do anything for me. I don't know you. Like, so I'm like, Paris, go. And if she'd be like, ugh, like, I can't believe she didn't go up. Ugh, that's so tacky that she didn't do what I said. I'm like, okay, and do I die now? Did the world stop spinning now? What do you think? Or if I was insecure. So now we get to the point where, now let me give Tiffany some advice. If I was insecure and I was like, oh, I just need the approval of Paris Hilton. I just need her approval so badly. I would have gotten up and I would have taken like 5 steps and turned back around and sat back down. The fact that she walked all the way around and then interrupted the walk, because she walked for like so long. It had to be like a 5-minute walk. She could have got up. She could have stood up and waved. Like, hey, guys. Been her extra self. She could have stood up. She could have walked 5 steps and walked back and call it a day. But she walked all the way around. And this is why self-love is so important. And you got to know yourself and you got to know the situation. This episode is called situational awareness, bro. Because it's like, okay, yeah, no one else is getting up. This is a sit-down situation. Not a lot of people like me in the media because I've been told I'm extra. Should I do this? Probably not. You sit, you think, and then act. And then, so, let me go back to this really quickly. This is what everyone was talking about. Sorry. This is what everyone was talking about when it came to Marlon Wayans and what he said, where he was like, Tiffany, this is the comment right here. I don't know if you see it. This is what Marlon Wayans was talking about. And this is what he told her, like, years ago. Tiffany would confronted him being on, like, the Ellen show or something like that. She confronted him being like, why don't you hire me? I mean, you literally asked for a Tiffany Haddish-like role, and so I applied, and you still didn't, hire me. And he's like, there's some type of maturity that's lacked, that you don't have yet. And when it comes to set, you're sitting on an intimate scene, you're sitting on an actor, and you're farting on them. You're too extra, you're too loud, you're too much. And I would have been like, because she was just starting out. So if I was Tiffany Haddish, I'd been like, bet, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna get it together. I'm really gonna get it together. Because I understand first starting out and not really knowing your place and typecasting so you can just get roles. But if even other Black like creatives, especially someone as big as Marlon Wayans, is saying something like that, I'm like, oh, I gotta step back, because Marlon Wayans is an extra character because his character is extra. Marlon Wayans, the person, is like, I'm gonna be professional. I gotta, set up my movies. I gotta make sure I have my producers. Blah, blah. He's gonna be professional. Like, he's not gonna be extra in every single meeting. You know what I mean? So he's like, I don't want to be associated with that right now. Maybe once you get to that point, then we can work together. But he's gonna see this. He's like, I don't want to work with you, man. I don't want to work with you. Like, you have a bad taste in everyone's mouth. You you put a bad taste in everyone's mouth. They don't want to work with you. And it's like, there's nothing you can do at that point. So I wanted to now look at the video of the review, not the review, of the video of the fashion designers themselves talking to Tiffany. And here it is right here.
I had no idea when people were laughing in the middle of our ending, and I was like, did something wrong? And everyone was like, Tiffany, she destroyed everyone with laughter.
See, you don't just say things lightly. He said she destroyed the show.
We did the whole vlog.
I walked the whole thing.
Look at his face. He just not. He's not happy. She's like, why would you walk the whole thing? And this is exactly what I'm talking about with the wedding. That like her and the wedding, the makeup artist should be best friends because they both have there's nothing there. There's no, you can't even see what I'm looking at. I'm so sorry. I'm about to start the video over. But there's no sense of understanding. There's nothing. They can't tell a nervous smile, like a okay, or I'm just being polite smile from a real smile, from someone that actually, I want you to be here. If someone's giving you a polite smile, like they're doing this, like their eyes are like extra squinted, or they're doing extra nods. They're like, I want you to walk away now. No, yeah, I get it. Okay. Like they're saying okay a lot. You know what I mean? Like they're doing like a. I'm trying to let people know because you're embarrassing yourselves. You're embarrassing yourselves. Okay? So if you cannot tell a nervous laugh, someone doing a polite laugh, or a making fun of you laugh, you need to learn those right now because you're annoying people. And so her and the makeup artist should be best friends because they don't know. They don't know when somebody doesn't like you, and that's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. Let me start the video over because you didn't see it. Destroyed. Why would you say like destroyed our show?
We did the whole vlog.
And he's like, good job. He's like, good job on destroying my show. And she's like, you walked the whole thing. And say that she's pointing out the things that she didn't like. Fake laughter. A fake laughter should not have worried eyebrows. Let me zoom in. Let me do a quick and I'll go back. Worried eyebrows? That's like you are not getting it. Oh wow. It's like it's sympathy eyebrows. It's like you're not getting it. And it's really funny to see, and where me and him can get it, and we're gonna laugh about it later. Oh no, this is sad. You know? So please, there's people, because I've met these people. They just don't get it. And it's usually, you know what? Yeah, I am going to say it. It's usually men. When I'm like, okay, I'm with my girls. So it was really nice meeting you. You got the Instagram? You can DM me later. What do you think? Yeah? Cool. What, did you need something else or what? Like they don't get context clues. So you have to be like, okay, we're talking now, and I have to be rude. Now I have to be rude, seem as rude when I'm just like setting a boundary and be like, hey, I'm with my friends right now. I just want to like chill and just have a good time. Is that okay with you or what? Like, you know what I mean? Instead of being like, okay, have a good day. You could just say have a good day. Like you can't be nice with guys. You have to be like, done. We're done. And that's the same thing when I think about Sabrina Carpenter and Topple Roan, when they're like, they're probably trying to be nice to their fans, but they can't be. You can't be nice to people. You gotta be like, this was not okay. Don't do it again. Or I need you to go. You're doing too much. Like, you are so frustrating. Hona.
The Haddish with the Hilton.
Microaggression, yep.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a memorable moment.
No, I don't want.
So much for inviting.
No.
I get invited again. Because when I got
Why is my thing frozen? No, my thing is frozen.
First of all, the Haddish with the Hilton. It's gonna be fun.
The Haddishes with the Hiltons, ma'am, like you're not at the same status as the Hiltons. Okay, so microaggression.
It's gonna be
Memorable. I don't want my fashion show that I worked so hard on months, maybe even years to work on. And the memorable moment is you crashing my show. I don't want the memorable moment of my wedding to be the makeup artist crashing my wedding. So no, it's not a memorable moment. You're just you feel like the world revolves around you. Get a podcast. I love to yap. I love to talk. I love to talk. So I know when I'm being too much. And I'm like, oh, I gotta get the mic out. And then people that actually want to hear me will click on the video and stay long enough. And then y'all can leave when I get too much. But I can talk and talk and talk. And I know I have situational awareness. How long have I been talking about this? I've been talking about this for 30 minutes. I guess about the Tiffany Haddish thing, I've been talking about it for a good 15 minutes now. Yeah, because it was, yeah. I wouldn't be talking about the situation this long with anyone getting into this detail because I have social awareness. So I'm like, oh, let me just put on a camera and a mic so I can talk, so I can be fully myself. But I know when I go into a public space, I have to understand the public and the public's the public opinion and the public comfortability, and other people need to think about that for me too.
memorable moment for everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me. I hope I get invited again.
Oh no.
When I got up. No, wait, but when I got up.
Oh, she said, I don't know about next time. You're done. And he's like, I just want to be done. Go. Bye.
Wait.
Like Tiffany, it's over. It's done. Like, come on. Like that ending is so. Let's watch it one more time. That ending is so like bent. Like she's like, I don't know about next time. She's grabbing her. Like, stop. Like, just understand you've got your losses. And this is again, we're seeing a crasher from the perspective of the crasher. We're seeing a fashion crasher, a wedding crasher from their perspective because they think they're right. They think that this is okay. And it's like, bro, come on, yo. It's sad because Tiffany is funny. She is funny. Tiffany Haddish is funny. But that's who she actually is. Like, the characters that you see that she plays is actually who she is. So it's like a little like, ooh, okay. Man.
I don't know, maybe I'm a softie, but I can't help but to feel bad for Tiffany Haddish sometimes. Because, yeah, she's a comedian, but I don't think she understands that there's a time and a place for everything. And with the years that Tiffany has been in the industry,
Why didn't an adult
the fact that
understand
she hasn't
that?
got the hint yet, I don't know. Maybe she's a little slow. Oh, is that rude? I think I'm being rude.
A little
But it's like, you know, like,
slow?
you should know when it's like, okay, I'm gonna be cute today, I'm gonna sleep pretty, I'm not gonna do the most. And then there's a time where you're like, I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna be Tiffany Haddish the comedian. Like, you should be able to turn it on and off.
On and off. And you know, a really great moment that she could have done. So the outfit that she's wearing is okay. So she could have worn a really nice outfit. Obviously, like Paris Hilton's outfit is so cute. Her mom is obviously not going to wear like a fancy outfit. She's older. She's just going to be really chill. She has money. You don't have to explain anything. Tiffany, she could have worn a really nice, really sexy dress, nice heels. She could have done like instead of braids, she could have done like the Texas bombshell blonde. Like, she could have really came out stunting, looking a whole different look. One. And then two, she could have really embarrassed the Hiltons. She could have really, because they were already videoing her, and they probably wouldn't have posted it if like, because they were videoing her, obviously setting her up. And they probably wouldn't have posted it if she was like, no, you go, Paris. No, obviously you want to go. Why don't you ask your daughters to go? And imagine her, you can't see my legs across. Imagine her legs crossed, her shoulders out. She probably looks really nice, like really toned. Nice dress, really nice heels, blonde moment. I don't know. It doesn't have to be blonde. It's a nice, different style than what she usually does. Why don't you do it? You're Paris Hilton. Why don't you ask your daughters to it? Or Paris, why don't you get up and go? You look stunning. Your outfit is stunning. Everyone wants to see it. Why don't you do it? And that would have set the tone, being like, oh, this is a different Tiffany. Tiffany has finally learned something. And she wants to set a different tone, and she wants people to understand, yeah, this is a different Tiffany. Like she,
I don't know, maybe
but that's not what it was.
she's a little slow. Oh, is that rude? I think I'm being rude. But it's like, like you should know when it's like, okay, I'm gonna be cute today, I'm gonna sleep pretty, I'm not gonna do the most. And then there's a time where you're like, I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna be.
But you're like how old is Tiffany Haddish now? I'm about to read another comment. That's why I'm asking her age. She's 44. Like, so she's 44. So someone said, honestly, the clip of the Hiltons egging her on reminded me of the Mean Girls in high school egging on the unpopular kid to do something just to laugh at them. It made me so sad. So, but you're 44 now. Like, I understand, I understand wanting to fit in and caring about what other people think at the ages of 14, 15, 16, 17. But once you hit that adult age, I understand 18 through 22 is like that also cusp of high school, college, whatever. But you're 44 now. Like, you should understand pattern recognition and understanding, like, when someone's laughing at you, when someone's actually your friend, when someone's setting you up. Mean girls are immature. You're seeing a mean girl in real life. They're immature and they don't have friends themselves. So they wanna take it out on somebody. But you have to be an adult yourself and know when, all right, I gotta say no.
Be Tiffany Haddish, the comedian. Like, you should be able to turn it on and off. And I don't know, I feel like Tiffany, she's just like on 100 all the time, just looking crazy sometimes. And I don't know, I just can't help with it. I feel bad because I don't think she gets it. She's not very demure. She's not cutesy or mindful. She's just all over the place. And the thing is, it's like, where's her team? Does she even have a team? I just can't help but to feel bad. Like, it's just, sister, get it together. Have some decorum. I don't know. Maybe I'm a soft.
Have some, yeah.
Okay.
Tiffany Haddish is under fire for photobombing Shakira at the VMAs and chasing Shakira down.
Shakira! Shakira!
Shay, stop it for you. Shakira, you gotta turn around, baby.
Now, Tiffany did see the backlash she was receiving online, and she replied to a tweet saying, "This so interesting to me. If you feel like I did too much, all of y'all better be buying Shakira new album. This experience has allowed me to realize how truly popular I am. I appreciate all of your opinions. Thank you, Shana Tova."
Shakira, you gotta turn around, baby.
I wouldn't even be inviting her. I wouldn't have even invited her to the fashion show to start with. That's insane, Tiffany. What's this?
Sister, never believe what happened. Oh, honey, spill the tea. I'm gonna spill a little tea myself. Now let's go in the sitting room and talk about it, because we don't need them all to hear what's going on. Now tell me what happened, girl. Sister, never believe what happened. Oh, honey, spill.
They're not your friend, man.
Look what prayer can do!
Sorry, I'm like over here just going through, because that Shakira thing shook me. That was actually the most insane thing I've ever seen. Let's close this out. I guess because I did say I was gonna talk about the girl. I'm so mad. I don't even want to watch another video of somebody just catering to white people. Oh, Womp! I said it. I don't know if I want to watch another video because the last video I was gonna watch was the black woman. The black woman that was picking cotton and saying that it was in her DNA. Listen, when I say catering to a white man, I mean like you don't need their approval. Like you're gonna either like there are white people that are going to get your respect just by being who you are, and white people are not gonna like you. Like you can't change a racist white person. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna not like you because you're black, and you can't change that by let me listen to country music and let me do something, let me be loud and let me do what they're saying. There's nothing you can do. This is ingrained in that person from probably when they were young because it's generational probably. And so that's what I mean by like Tiffany Haddish wants to fit in so bad. This makeup artist wants to fit in so bad. And now this woman that's picking cotton wants to fit in so bad. Like the person that she married, the life that she's living, you can tell that she's doing it to cater to the white family. Let's just watch it, bro. I don't know.
Come along with me while I walk you through the process of picking cotton and what I do with it. I've gotten really good at harvesting as I use my index finger and my thumb to pull the cotton out of the bulbs to avoid injury. The next step is a little bit more daunting, so I typically like to turn on a show. This is the sorting process where I de-seed it and I clean it and I pull all the bugs out. Fun fact, I'm farsighted, so doing this takes a lot of concentration. The pillows you see in the background are stuffed with cotton. The mattress underneath me is stuffed with cotton. As someone who has a son with pretty significant allergies, and I have allergies myself, I like to keep the house as chemical and pesticide and allergen free as possible, and I find organic cotton does the trick.
That kid is black, man.
You're making a French fry. Once the cotton has been cleaned and sorted, I can use it to stuff things the following day, so my kids are gonna
And I'm not saying this, I'm saying, fine, pick your cotton, whatever, because you want to have a cotton farm, but it's this.
Hi, my name is Hannah Lee, and I'm a farmer. Come pick some cotton with me. Now, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is she picking cotton for? If you want to be quirky, I'd say it's in my DNA.
If you want to be quirky, I would say it's in my DNA. Sorry you can't hear it, because I don't have the original video, because I think she took it down. So I don't have the original video, but
Hi, my name is Hannah Lee, and I'm a farmer.
set her free, man. Set her free. I'm just whatever. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to turn the video, guys. Sorry. This is it. Sorry. I'm a bad YouTuber. I need a producer. But she said that cotton picking is in her DNA.
The process of picking the pillows you see.
Sorry, this is what I was showing, that she is like pick your cotton, fine, whatever, but don't say it's in your DNA. Don't try to make it like, don't cater your jokes to white people. Don't like, I'm just tired. I'm about to end this right now, but like whatever. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the makeup artist, about Tiffany Haddish, and the cotton picker. Let me know down in the comments what you think about anything, and then if you have anything you want me to talk about, because I'm disappointed and exhausted by it. So, make sure to like and subscribe or whatever, like whatever you're feeling. Like if you feel like subscribing, that would be pretty cool. I'm almost to 4,000 subscribers. I almost said 1,500. I've been saying 1,500 for like 2 years, and I finally got up. So 4,000. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.